Welcome, Aquarius. This is your monthly focus for April 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to your cards, let me thank you for the beautiful energy, the positive energy, the support, the love that you send my way each and every day. Thank you so, so much. Now let's get to you. You know, I think last month and coming into this month, you've kind of cleaned house on a lot of issues. You've recognized, or at least seen, the things and earmarked the things in your life that are no longer working, that weigh you down, that pull you down, that zap you of your energy. And I think you are kind of clear of all that energy now, because this is something that you're coming into the month where you're going to stand a lot straighter, a lot taller. We have the Knight of Pentacles as your first card. Now, this is the steady plan forward. Okay, you are not armed here. You don't have a weapon. You're not looking over your shoulder. You're not even in armor. You're just on this steady pace forward. So this month will be just a steady pace forward. Rolling out your plan, being very decisive in your actions, understanding that you have to complete each step in its entirety before you can move to the next step. So it might actually be tedious sometimes. It might actually be a little, it could bring you down. It could bring you into a depression, like things aren't moving fast enough. I know you've been through some hard energy, so we want beauty and joy in our life to the extreme, and it's coming, but this month is more of just going through the motions. Definitely, you're staying to the plan. Okay, the worst thing you can do now is to think it's not going to happen. I was wrong in my thinking. Things aren't coming together like I expected, and then throwing the plan in the garbage. It's the worst thing you could do, but I could see how, with this energy, you could actually think that at some point this month. Because right next to it, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So I know it's moving in the right direction for you. You're walking right into this energy. This is your yes card. This is that one thing that you keep asking God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe for over and over again. And you don't need to, by the way, okay? It's like, you ever go to a restaurant? I think most of you are saying yes to that one. And you go in and the waiter comes over and takes your order. And then they bring you your drinks. So do you say to them, oh, and by the way, did you know I wanted a salad? I wanted a salad. I want the salad first. You know that, right? And then they come over to put your placemat in front of you and the silverware, and you say, and I want a salad. You know I want a salad, right? You've asked the waitress for it. She's put in the order. It's coming. You don't ask every time the waitress walks by or the waiter walks by, is my salad coming? You know I want a salad, right? I've asked for a salad. I'm asking again for a salad just in case you forgot the first time I asked. You don't need to do that. God, your angels, your spirit guides have heard you. You don't need to constantly repeat, but it makes us feel better because we don't hear them like we want to. We don't get that definite, yes, it's coming. The waiter says, okay, I'll place that order for you, and away they go. And we feel very confident that they are placing that order for us. And yet we talk to God, our angels, and our spirit guides, and we say it every 5 minutes, just in case they didn't hear the first time. So we don't need to do that, okay? If once we ask, we've asked. They've heard us. Now we can meditate on our wishes, our desires, but we don't need to constantly say, please, please, please. But this is the yes card. This is the thing that you've been saying, please, please, please to. So you are walking towards that energy, okay? And there is a strong focus on what you truly want to manifest in your life going forward. Will you see it develop this month? Chances are no. Slim possibility. Once again, as I hold up this card this month, it looks like those horses have stopped. They're rearing back. They're waiting for your next cue on how to go forward, which way to go forward, how to go forward. Are we running? Are we walking? Are we trotting? There's a lot of fog around you in this card. So it is understanding the path forward. It is making sure that everything is in place, that everything is done before we take the next step, and then the next step, and then the next step. Excuse me, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So with this energy, I think you've pretty well cleared out that sack full of wands, but there's still something you need to close the door on, to put in the past for good. Maybe it's just a regret. Maybe it's something that you've been going through. But that new door will open. But first we have to clear that old energy away completely before that new door opens. And so we're given this opportunity this month to do exactly that. So do a little bit of soul searching. Understand where you're holding on to regret or pain or what you consider as a failure. Things that didn't go right. Things that aren't going right. Six of Cups. It's a lot about reminiscing, I think, this month, of looking backwards. Please don't look backwards and think that it was better once upon a time. You're walking into beauty. You truly are. The cards say that. It might not be going as fast as you want this month, but you are going forward. This is about loving yourself, appreciating yourself, taking good care of yourself, not to put yourself in harm's way, not to entertain bad habits, to treat yourself to good things, to joy, to happiness, to giggles, to laughter. And then we have the Six of Wands. So, you know, before long, we're moving in the success. Okay, now here we are. This is meant to show us a parade of sorts. And we are leading the parade. Now notice we have not taken our armor off. It's still working. It's still working towards the goals. And those wands that surround us is, you know, really the people on the sidewalk cheering us on. So it is the people that are supporting us, that are making the belief in ourselves that much stronger. But this is not a time to rest on our laurels. This is really not a time to take the time out. We want to keep pushing forward, however slowly it is, making sure that we have crossed our T's and dotted our I's. And then we have the Ace of Swords. Once again, you know, with the sword, we're usually drawing a line in the sand. We are negotiating our path forward. We are making a new rule book. We are, especially in relationships, you know, this can't happen anymore. This must happen going forward. We could be doing it at our jobs. We could be doing it in the community. But this is the action step forward. This is a lot of aha moments and epiphanies coming in. So if you take the downtime when it is being offered to you, you will have those epiphanies, that clarity of how to move forward the best way possible. Five of Swords. Watch the gossip mill. I've said this to several people, several readings already. Watch, you know, don't start any gossip. Don't play into any gossip. Don't believe the gossip you hear. It will cause stress in your life, anxiety in your life. You want to get around like-minded people with positive attitudes this month. You want to remain up. You want to remain positive. You want to remain strong and confident. Now, when other people look into our lives, what are they seeing about us? They are seeing us working hard. They are looking at us and seeing our perseverance, our dedication, our determination. Now, if this is in a work setting, this could line you up for a beautiful promotion, a raise in pay. It'll be down the road, but it will happen. So people see you putting in the effort. People see you pushing forward one step at a time. Now, as we go into the end of the month, and this is where I kind of got that whole depression thing from, okay? Five of Pentacles. It's like being left out in the cold. Everybody's getting rich. Everybody's getting their dreams come true. Everybody's got that perfect relationship, except for me. Oh, boo-hoo, woe is me. Here's the pity party. Here's the depression setting in. And if you just stood up and turned around, you'd see you're sitting at the door of abundance, of well-being. So don't allow depressions to take over. Don't allow, like, you're not moving forward. Don't beat yourself up. Don't have that pity party. Think positive the whole time. You're going to see that doorway. You're going to see that door that needs to be opened for the abundance in your life. Mark my words. Unless you sit there and you just have a pity party for yourself. No pity parties this month. Not allowed. For love, relationships. This is where, the optimism comes in. Your new day dawning. We've got the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands here. King of Wands is all about high thought, education. So if you're looking for somebody, I would be looking at seminars, workshops, things like that. If you're looking for a relationship, absolutely. But you're also feeling this optimism, this joy when it comes to love. It's like a new day dawning. So relationships can grow a lot stronger right now. Especially, you've got the words, you've got the communication skills. So this is a good time to sit down and talk about things in the relationship and how you want to move forward, how you want to take it to the next level. Maybe just about the love that you have for that other person. For work, career, money, finances, we have the Ten of Cups and the Hierophant. You're happily ever after. Your happily ever after comes from the spiritual balance. So like I said before, you don't have to keep asking. They've heard. Be open to the aha moments. Be open to, pay attention to your dreams, especially. Okay? And it's who you are that creates your happily ever after. I mean, you're a beautiful person. You give to the world. You give unconditionally. Of course it's going to come back to you. So in many ways, I would think that God, your angels, your spirit guides are kind of setting the stage for you to walk into your happily ever after. But they need time to get everything together, everything in its place. So have a patience moving forward. Now, this could be some realizations for some wonderful opportunities and wonderful dreams come true this month. Opportunities being offered to you, new jobs, new ideas to make money, leading you to your happily ever after. Absolutely. Your spirituality is the Knight of Wands and the Death card. There is a freedom, a liberation that comes from looking back on where have you been, what you've gone through in order to get to this point in time, and knowing what you want to manifest going forward. So this is really just two cards telling you to meditate, to pray, to have a belief in God, your angels, your spirit guides, that they haven't forgotten about you. They're so close to you right now. But they're getting things in line, in order, so that you can step onto that path. So you have to have a belief, you have to have a faith, and a belief and faith in yourself that you are deserving of the rewards that are awaiting for you to walk into. For health and well-being, we have the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles, two very strong cards when it comes to well-being. You should be feeling strong. Now, the Emperor, he feels very strong. He's very disciplined. And the Queen here, the Queen of Pentacles, holds that well-being right on her lap, and she sits there so positive. So you should be feeling strong this month. If you are not feeling well, if you are going through some struggles right now with your health, to stay grounded, to research, to understand what treatment plans are out there available to you. Ask validating questions. Turn to people with knowledge. But for the most part, you're feeling strong. You're feeling empowered this month. And things will happen in order to make you feel even more empowered and have that ultimate strength going forward. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.